Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome in. I can't help but notice this morning, since baby normally goes over fashion and things like that, I can't help but notice this morning that we all have on different color shirts. Okay. The messenger pigeon, or however you guys communicate with one another, has either taken the day off with baby and they're going to Ben and Jerry's or something like that, having a staff meeting. Okay. But the messenger pigeon is missing today. I just want to give an ode to not only the message that I miss every day, dealing with the coordination of outfits and things like that you guys normally do. And we are breaking protocol this morning. I love it. TGIF. Thank goodness it is Friday. And welcome in, everybody. Oh, snap. We got Mr. Bucky on the panel. What's up?
I love my Bucky's cup.
Yes.
This one's better.
I got styrofoam.
Oh,
So, yeah, that'll work.
And of course, on the inside of the thing it says Beaver Believer.
Beaver Believer. That's right. That's right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the Friday edition of today's show. We are Go Live Together, your morning team. I am Jeremy. Up to the left is Eddie, and to his right is Scott. Good morning, gentlemen. What is the weather where you are? Or as our good friend says, in your neck of the woods.
well, right now it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit and mostly cloudy here in South Atlanta. It was 34 earlier, so it did drop big time last night, and we felt that in the room last night. So somehow, eventually, it should warm up a little bit, but not much. So it's gonna be a cold weekend.
Well, that'll work.
So it's been raining for 3 straight days here. It's just been yucky and miserable. So it's not supposed to rain today. Thankfully, it's supposed to be mostly sunny. Currently 42 degrees, going up to as they say, a high of 52, which is really kind of very unusual for this. I mean, it's global warming, people, because it's never by now we've normally gotten clobbered by like 10 inches of snow and it's really cold and stuff. So, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to no more rain.
That's a win-win situation right there. And good morning, everybody who has made it into the replay. Also, thank you for coming in and showing your ongoing support for Go Live Together. If you are here for the replay, please do us a favor by typing the word #replay in the comments section. That way we know that you were here. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much that have come in to the live stream as well to enjoy it. Scott, you have a graphic up behind you, and yes, this is a very special weekend here on Go Live Together. It says in the window, "So long, 2023. Happy New Year, 2024 from the Go Live Together team. We wish you and your family a safe and enjoyable weekend for sure." Yep. Let us know down in the comments, are you still traveling for the holidays? Are you, have you made it back home? What is your plans for New Year's and things like that? I know our plans is to stay at home because fireworks just appear here at our back door. All we got to do is walk out and watch Moody Gardens go crazy. Alternatively, if you are here in Galveston for this weekend, there is going to be a fireworks celebration down at Joe's Crab Shack, 32nd and Seawall. If you want to catch the big fireworks display, it is down there, and so are all the people. So please be careful. Traveling with Tinkerbell is first up in the chat. Good morning. And she says, "Good morning, family. Hello from the cold state of Florida. Stay warm. Wishing everyone a magnificent New Year's with many cruises booked." And we got our first donation of fairies and butter toast. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
The day that she puts the toast before the butter, we will be sure to let you know, Mr. Scott. Elizabeth has made it in. Good morning.
Hey, babe.
Yep, she says TGIF to everybody. J&S Adventures, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Next up in the chat is Yo Brooklyn in the house. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it. Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it. Good morning.
Trouble.
Yep. Nope. Angel.
I don't know where.
There's a
The
debate.
dog, yeah.
Here's a debate. Kathy Mills, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Captain Bill.
morning.
Speaking of which, Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Captain.
Welcome.
Cappy.
Yeah, she said, for a minute, I thought that said morning ducky. No, that is morning quickie, which you can get you a quick cup of coffee and join Eddie Lugo Studios every Monday through Friday on his morning quickie show before ours, if you want to catch that. Yeah, and you're up for it. That'll be a good thing to do. Clock Family Adventures has made it into the chat. Good morning.
What's up?
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Yep, it is 2 days from 2024, and it is definitely Friday. Oh,
by the
snap.
way, I got a bonfire shipping notice today, Eddie.
Really? Which means that mine should be coming in the day after, because I'm 1 day behind you on those shirts. I was hoping to get it. I was hoping to get it by today,
Yeah, me too.
but yeah, it's a little slow coming. But yeah, they're on the way.
How do you put it in here?
Danny D says Scott is a hashtag Beaver believer. LOL. Me too.
Yes.
I believe
So
in
I'm about to spend a week in Orlando with my son. Well, he's 24 years old, right? So, but I was gonna ask him, like, would you, we have a whole week.
Mhm.
Would you
don't
like
ask.
to go and see Buc-ee's?
Don't ask. Just say, let's hit the road. Don't
Yeah,
ask.
maybe.
Yeah, let's hit the road. Yeah. Cruise Vet Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
I went to Bucky's when my brother was here because he asked me to go.
Yeah.
He says, could you take me to one of the places to see it? And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, when I went to the one in Daytona, so I'd be I'll probably research and see if there's maybe another one that I could go so that I could I'm sure it's going to be the same as the one in Daytona,
It
but
is.
yeah.
It is. They're the same all the way across the board. Some of them have car washes, others don't.
Yeah.
That's like the only difference between all of them.
Well, with as many gas pumps as they have at Buc-ee's, I was surprised to see a decent number of Tesla chargers as well, right? I was really surprised to see that.
Yep. Well, they're definitely going to be needed. That's for sure. I've always wondered how we're going to charge all these vehicles coming out, man. Marjorie has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Cruise Vet, stay tuned because I got something to show you on the screen just as soon as I get done with this chat. Okay, here's a weather update from inside the Scott house. It is 150 degrees inside where Scott is right now.
Elizabeth probably thinks it is.
Mike and Rihanna says it is 26 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 44 today.
Nice.
Not bad for Canada. I expected that to be a negative something or another.
Yeah, and snow all over the place.
Yep. And we got a cruise countdown from Cruise Vet Adventures getting on the Jubilee tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, I know that's right. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Good morning.
What's up?
And Bamanola said it is 36 at my location. My location only has 4 people in a 10-mile radius. My kind of place. Wow. That is a dream right there. I think I would have a constant webcam on at all times in that location. No sound. Cruising with Keith says, I am driving to Mid-Jersey Saturday for a family get-together. Some I haven't seen in over 2 years. That'll work.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Good morning, content creators from the greatest cruise of all time, the Carnival Jubilee, the last sea day. I got a lot of videos, and I'll show it on Sunday, and I'll show it on Sunday. Well, that'll work. Good morning, Z. And thank you for tuning in. Okay. And wait, there is some scuttlebutt going on here in the chat. I am hearing Scott is starting off the new year with some butter toast. Beth, let's see if we can make this happen. Man, that would be a great vlog for you to capture. And I believe that it would be a good introductory video for your channel, Beth. I hope
It
you're
would
here.
it would only be a video of toast with butter on it.
That's what I'm saying, but she would get like thousands of views, man.
Maybe.
That would be awesome.
And then have them at the casino start running with them.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, champagne and butter toast, and let's take off running. Let's get it.
We'll do it on the Prima.
34.
We're plugging it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you run.
In North Houston, it's 34 degrees. It is cold out there. I mean, like straight up cold for us.
Not cold.
It's cold. And we got to go out in that mess today. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Now we can get Friday kicked off right. Oh,
You
snap.
would see, like, you guys are like Florida, right? Yeah, you're cold in the morning, but then it warms up in the afternoon and everything's
yeah.
good again, right?
It
We're
does.
lucky if the temperature variant between morning and afternoon is 3 or 4 degrees.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Jimmy from the Astute Tourist has made it in. Hello.
Hey.
Morning.
Yep. Instead of the ball dropping where Scott is, it would be butter toast. Okay. So that is okay.
That was a lame joke there.
Well, I know, but he told us about the wrenches yesterday, but what about some butter knives? I mean, he's going to need something to spread the butter with. The Bud Files have made it in. Good morning.
Hey, buds.
morning.
And we are all caught up in the chat. Cruise Vet, check this out. We got something to show you. It is none other than the Norwegian Prima, which
Nice.
you know, it doesn't even make the list over here. The Prima is kind of like that ghost ship that we are either supposed to have or not supposed to have. I'm not sure. Sometimes it comes into town, sometimes it don't. Anyway, it is here today. And let's see, where are they today? Where are our ships? The Breeze is on day 2 of a 5-day cruise. The Dream is on day 8 at sea of an 8-day cruise. The Jubilee is day 7 of 7-day cruise. Disney Magic is day 3 of a 6-day cruise in Cozumel. Regal Princess is on day 3 of an 11-day cruise. Harmony of the Seas is also in Cozumel, day 6 of a 7-day, and the Voyager of the Seas is also in Cozumel as well. So, and it's day 3 of a 4-day cruise. If you are sailing away on the Prima, which we will be, here is your weather report. We are waking up to 45 degrees with 69% humidity and clear. If you are here for sail away time around 4 p.m. today, your sail away forecast is as follows. It's 55 degrees with 46% humidity and sunny. And as you can see, we're not calling for any rain until Monday and Tuesday. So your Saturday sail away on the Jubilee or the Dream, that's definitely going to be a beautiful day right there. Very low winds, and it's going to be awesome. So let's see. Let me close out all of this and go back. Okay. Okay, this website is the Galveston Cruise Cams. It's galveston.com, but you also have to click an additional button that says, webcams around town, which is what I normally pull up. But then the ship tracker is the second link underneath the actual video window, and you can track the ships, from the particular port that you are at. That is an awesome site. I love it.
I just have a really quick Texas question that's not related to travel. Is Houston in a county called Galveston County?
No, it's in Harris County.
Okay, but is there a Galveston County?
Yes.
And is it close to Houston?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just an hour up the street.
Gotcha.
Or hour and a half based on if you're Speed Racer here or Jeremy. It takes me an hour and a half to get to North Houston.
Gotcha.
And in response to your question, yes, the IAH bus is going to take about 2 hours, considering traffic and loading and unloading.
Well, no, see, like I emailed them, right? They emailed me back and they said, well, it may take longer because we may have to stop at Hobby too.
Okay, well that
So
makes
it's kind
sense.
of like, so I'm like, cool. I just want to make sure I'm on the right one.
Yeah,
So that I'm at where I need to be when I need to be.
cool beans. Yeah, that it's definitely going
You
to
have
take
to actually pick the one you want to be on. Like you have to pick the time, obviously, right? So,
Mhm.
I have to lock that in, which means I have to be off the ship by that time too. So.
Yep. Bamanola just came in. It is 42 days until my cruise on the best cruise ship of all time, Carnival Jubilee. I know that's right. Speaking of the Jubilee, the Z Show Cruise Fund says today's temperature in the Gulf of Mexico is 73 degrees and sunny.
Oh, that's a nice temperature.
I know Z's not frozen. That'll work. Cruising with Keith has a programming update. Tonight, my live is at 8 p.m. Everyone, not the usual 7 p.m. Depending on how it does, I may keep it at 8 p.m. going forward. So that's a good programming update. And the Bud Files say Happy New Year. All right. Well, today is Friday, December 29th, and it is the day that we reveal who have been the top chatters of the week. So, coming in at number 10, the Z Show Cruise Fund. Coming in at number 9, Anthony on the Move. Number 8, the Bud Files. Number 7, Cruising is Fun Anytime. Number 6, Emily. Number 5, Mayhem and Miracles. Number 4, Marjorie. She's moving up the list, y'all. Better catch up. Number 3, Swoop Like Me. Number 2, Traveling with Tinkerbell. And coming in hot at number 1 with twice the amount of chats as number 2, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. So I know.
I'm so disappointed. I was hoping number 1 spot would go to Rob from Cruise Brothers.
Well, let's see if we can get him on board. I think some of us have a direct connect with this guy, and we got to get him on the screen, man. He's got
You got a real nice connection with him.
Sure.
Wait a minute. I know y'all see this finger, right?
Yes.
This is Cruising is Fun anytime. Hey, babe.
You were going to say something else. 1 minute.
She's busy with bags over here. It's missed episodes of Mass
No. If she's around, she needs to be on that seat next to you.
Your union rep.
What if no days off today? So come on.
Well, welcome into the panel.
All right. Very good.
I got in solo mode and everything over here. Wow.
Yahoo.
That's right. Oh, snap. Look who just made it back. Bone Tired Travelers have made it in. Good morning, man.
Hey,
Here we go.
I get the feeling someone is watching us.
Oh, man, we missed you guys. Hope y'all are doing well and staying warm wherever you are. And yeah, upon request, Scott put up a graphic. Check this out.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yes. And before she disappears, can you play that other one?
What
Of
other one?
course.
Yeah, we got to catch her while she's here.
Why are you giving her ideas? I want to go to sleep now.
I bet gonna get some champagne.
I know, right?
Now, just out of curiosity, did the audio come through on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we still got.
That's what I mean, like-
we still got After Dark. We can pop a bottle. I know. For New Year's, for the
Or some
viewers.
tags.
Let's do it.
All
We'll
right.
be grown-ups after dark.
Yes, we can.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, and Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Good morning.
She's getting ready for her cruise.
That's right. And but before you get out of here, I just want to say send us a message and we will find a way to rendezvous with you today
Yes.
before go live together after dark.
Okay, come on, Jennifer. Let's get together today.
Yes. We'll go to the spot or something.
Okay.
What you think?
Yeah, the kids can have kids meal. $6.
Bone Tired Traveler says, on the Mustard Drill's recommendation, we reserve Maya Chan.
Yay!
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That place looks awesome.
You
Now,
know,
listen, it's a little more rustic, say, than, Paradise Beach or whatever, right? But it really is kind of, in my opinion, it is a natural, kind of raw beauty for that part of Mexico. And the staff and the owner, David, and his wife or girlfriend, Julie, amazing people, so friendly, so attentive, and I think you're really going to enjoy yourself.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to try to leave here around noon.
okay, dinner at the spot. You want to do that? Because that's what time y'all will probably be here.
Yeah, message baby or I, and we will.
Don't message me because I don't check my message.
We will definitely get back with you.
Yeah.
Bone Tired Traveler says 29 days until the Valor.
You going back to New Orleans.
To NOLA. I know that's right.
My goodness.
Okay. I don't understand the text language, but
I understand.
Okay, cool.
Is that thing where like you lay back and they use a thread?
Oh, I have
our granddaughter does that. That's her only preferred method of the eyebrow shaping. There are other ways that it's done, but I think that is so genius how that's done. It's just with a single thread, and that lady is really skilled at doing it in New York City.
Well,
Yeah.
Jeremy, if you know, you know. That's what it means.
Yeah. And let's see,
They're in Toronto, Rob, if you're listening.
Yeah, our granddaughter and her family, they went up to Toronto
for the weekend because they forgot to get each other Christmas gifts.
They were in New York City. I guess they figured that it wasn't cold enough, so they flew north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yep. All right.
Well, Denise, I'm going on the Norwegian Prima in 28 days with a couple of other couples. And I'm really looking forward to it, especially the ding dong dashes on the doors of people who are trying to sleep their cruise away.
That would be me.
That's us.
That's us, right?
Yep, that would be us.
Okay, Jennifer, look, this is what I use. And I do mine. See, I have props for everything. I have.
Yep. All right. Well,
it's Friday.
Yeah. Fashion and beauty tips by Cheryl. The new segment to the show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start wearing my after 5, my evening wear.
Oh Jesus! Okay, well, before she does that, let's go with this segment of the show. Jeremy Goes Banana. Welcome into Jeremy Goes Bananas, the section of the show where I try to read all of the words that are in front of me.
Oh, my God.
And on this day in history, today is Friday, December 29th. Let's see what happened. We're going all the way back to the year 1170. Knights of King Henry II of England killed the Archbishop of Canterbury, Thomas Becket, in the cathedral. Wow, he killed him right there in the church?
Yeah, but guess what? They also have a ghost of Canterbury, so maybe he's walking around still.
That's supposed to be him?
Maybe.
Wow. In 1743.
Bananas.
I'm telling you, Scott. He can't even get past the name.
I can't. This is terrible.
Okay, then just say blank.
One of the most prolific and successful French portrait painters of the Baroque period died in Paris.
Yeah, Google it. Tell him to Google it.
Rigaud. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Okay, well, keep looking.
This is terrible. Bananas. Okay.
Bananas.
In 1808, Andrew Johnson, 17th U.S. president and first ever to be impeached, was born. In 1809, British statesman William Ewart Gladstone who served as Prime Minister of Great Britain 4 times, was born. In 1865, abolitionist crusader William Lloyd Garrison published the last issue of The Liberator. In 1890, U.S. troops under Colonel James W. Forsyth massacred more than 200 Sioux Indians in the area of Wounded Knee Creek, southwestern South Dakota.
Why you don't say Forsyth?
It's
Just
Forsyth, right?
I'm just go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Bananas.
Keep
In 1895, Leander Starr Jameson launched an abortive raid into the Transvaal to overthrow the Boer government of Paul Kruger. In 1936, American actress Mary Tyler Moore, best known for her roles on 2 iconic TV sitcoms, The Dick Van Dyke Show and The Mary Tyler Moore Show, was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Yo,
Brooklyn
yes.
in the house.
And I loved Mary Tyler Moore.
Yes. In 1937, with the enactment of a new constitution, the Irish Free State became known as Ireland.
Ireland.
In 1998, leaders of the Khmer Rouge, the radical communist movement that controlled Cambodia from 1975 to 1979, publicly apologized for the estimated 1.5 million people who were killed during their rule. In 4 years, they got that many people?
My Jesus.
That's terrible. In 2015, Guinea was declared free of Ebola by the World Health Organization, some 2 years after the deadly disease was reported in the country and sparked an outbreak in Western Africa. In 2020, French designer Pierre Cardin, a pioneer in the design of high fashion for men, died at the age of 98. In 2022, Brazilian soccer legend Pelé, one of the sport's greatest players and among the first athletes to become global celebrities, died at the age of 82.
You know, I saw him play in Dallas when they came to Dallas and played.
And finally, in 1845, the annexation of the Republic of Texas by the United States, approved by the U.S. Congress this day in 1845, sparked the Mexican War because land between the Rio Grande and the Nueces River was disputed territory. You can't banana me on that.
I know, because that's history. It's our history.
Nueces.
Whatever.
Yeah. Tongue's tied, ain't it?
Oh, I love this song. Oh my God.
That's
Scott,
right.
you made you should go be nominated for a Grammy.
I don't know about that.
It's right here, because I love that banana song.
Yep. Okay, Jennifer says, I think it should be a segment. I know she puts so much thought into the outfits.
I do.
With the exception of the one 2 days ago, no thought, no planning, no instruction manual on how to install.
I think that's a bigger deal than it really was, because I don't think Eddie and I even knew it.
It didn't register because it's supposed to be tied up.
The tie in the front. It's supposed to be tied in the
It came with
back.
extra parts, ladies and gentlemen. This is still not on the dress. It's still right here. The dress was on, it was up, and it did not fall. And I stand on that.
Oh my God.
That's right. Bone Tired Traveler says, our cruise is with a bunch of nurses. Maya Chan is our getaway with Dwayne's cousin and girlfriend. Hey, that'll work right there. Yep. I know nurses are well deserving of a cruise at any moment.
Because my daughter, when she goes on the cruise, she's a director of nurses, and when she goes, she relaxes.
Yep.
Totally.
Oh, snap. Nurses gone wild, look like. Yeah, she says it's going to be wild.
Yeah, and my daughter gets wild on the cruise.
Yep.
She takes him with her.
Yep.
Better Texas.
With her. That's a
with-
Texas thing.
With
her.
Texas.
With her.
Texas.
See,
With her.
everybody in the chat, I was doing my own thing. I was packing putting stuff, the the girls' things in the bag, garment bag. I wasn't bothering nobody, but then they wanted me to come so they could abuse me verbally. You see, I'm sitting here. I'm not doing nothing. Just sitting here. Just sitting. I should go get that dress and let you tie me up again. Not tie me up. Oh, no way.
It is Friday, right? But the sun is shining. The sun is still shining on Friday.
Maybe for later.
You gotta wait till 5:30 at least.
My goodness. Why? The words I say.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yes, they do.
They come out there.
And yes, Z, I got your message.
What did it say?
It was him in a hat. I got to show you. It's pretty cool.
I got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's see. Captain Billy J says Cheryl is innocent.
I am.
What's the proven guilty?
But coming out of the same keyboard is hashtag tie her up.
Oh,
My Jesus. I was.
Wow.
oh my.
Where's Elizabeth and Alice when I need
Elizabeth's
them?
in the chat. Oh, okay. Here we go. Freaky Friday is another hashtag.
Oh my God.
Believe me, hey,
Out of this.
Denise, this is not what we normally do. Okay, this we're way off script.
Yes, we do this.
Mm.
Every Friday.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag tire.
Hashtag tie her up. That's the captain for you right there.
Just when I thought he was on my side.
Right.
I thought the captain was on
Oh,
my
Captain
side.
is our favorite troll. We love him.
I love it.
We love him. And
I would
speaking,
really love to cruise with him too.
Mike and Rihanna, hashtag Naughty Friday. See,
Naughty
it's
Friday.
going in a whole nother direction. Okay, Danny D's got your back. Cheryl's an angel.
I am.
That's right. That's
I
right.
am.
Elizabeth.
She and I.
Elizabeth got her mouth zipped up, so don't feel bad if you get tied up. What's happening over there on the Scott home front? My
I
God,
don't even know what that's about.
that's a mouth zipped
Honestly.
up. Clearly, that's what that is.
I don't know. I have no idea. I even helped her use our fancy new coffee maker today to make a latte macchiato she had never made before. I don't know what that's all about.
Okay, so the astute tourist says hashtag leave Cheryl alone.
Yes.
And Denise says hashtag Cheryl might like it.
Oh my
Hey!
Oh.
We're back in it.
Okay, so moving on, like Scott says, moving
I
on.
was sitting here thinking, okay, I think this is the segue time.
It is. It's segue right into the time where Scott brings us the cruise and travel industry news.
Morning, Cruise News with Scott and Bananas
And Kai's.
and Roberts.
Yeah, those Canadian Temu products, right?
Yes.
Right.
Port Canaveral voted best U.S. cruise home port for 2023. I agree with that. I really like Port Canaveral a lot. Located on the state's east coast, Port Canaveral earned 34% of the vote, more than twice the vote of the second place finisher, which is the Port of Miami. Nearly 20 ports in total competed for the annual honor. The Cruise Hive Award has been an annual feature since 2014. Voting opened October 1st and closed December 22nd. Yeah, okay. All right. Come on. All right. So it says here, the Cruise Hive Award makes a second milestone for Port Canaveral in 2023. In February of 2023, the Florida Port Council announced that the port east of Orlando on the state's Atlantic coast had 4.07 million multi-day passengers in 2022. That topped Miami's total of 4.02 million, making Port Canaveral the world's busiest cruise port in 2022. That designation was reversed this December when Port of Miami regained the title for 2023. Port Canaveral is home to many of the industry's top cruise lines, including Carnival, Disney, Norwegian, MSC, and Royal Caribbean. It offers easy access for more than 50 destinations, including Caribbean, Bahamas, Eastern and Western Mexico, not just Western. Guests traveling through the port laud its short transfer time from Orlando International and parking availability. Its proximity to Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld makes it a convenient port for family vacationers. So I agree. It is a fantastic port, easy to get to, and I think the facilities are excellent. I wish there was more to do in that area for those itineraries that actually make Port Canaveral a stop from the Northeast. But otherwise, it is a great cruise terminal. So moving on, cruise ship embarkation day delayed for deep cleaning. Wash your hands, people. P&O Cruises has reached out to guests booked on the next sailing of the Ventura to notify them of a later than expected embarkation due to illness reported on board. This will require a slight delay as the ship is thoroughly cleaned and disinfected before new guests board. During the last cruise, some cases of noro were reported to the medical center. To control the spread of the illness, we have proactively stepped up our already robust disinfection measures. As a result of these measures, embarkation will be delayed in the afternoon, and that we will ask you to arrive 2 hours later than the time published on your boarding pass. While the exact disinfection measures have not been detailed, this will likely include extra deep cleaning of the public areas, high-touch services throughout the ship, including railings, doorknobs, elevator doors. The deeper cleaning of guest cabins is also likely, particularly any cabins where passengers have reported illness. Wash your hands, people. Please, please, please wash your hands. And after you wash your hands, please do not reinfect them. The final story I have today, I'm going to just kind of skim through because I completely disagree with it for obvious reasons. But it says here, Carnival Jubilee voted the best new cruise ship of 2023. So this voting started in October and ended on the 22nd of December. I don't know how you could vote for a ship that wasn't sailing during that time period, but it won it anyway. So it says here, offering a new set of onboard wow factors plus Carnival Cruise Line's signature venues and restaurants, Carnival Jubilee was far and away the top vote getter in the new best cruise ship category of 2023. So in addition to the Carnival Jubilee, I'm kind of, like I said, I'm going to skip over some of this stuff here. So it says here, the percentage of votes received for other ships were MSC Cruises, MSC Eurobia of 6.44%, the Resilient Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady 4.70%, Viking Saturn 3.22%, Oceania Cruises Vista 2.79%, Explorer Journeys Explorer 1, which is owned by MSC, 2.26%. Silver Seas Cruise Silver Nova and Regent Seven Seas Cruises the Grandeur both gathered 1.19% of the vote for the best cruise ship. So the category or the order of the vote is Carnival Jubilee, Explorer 1, Celebration or Celebrity Ascent, MSC Eurobia, Norwegian Viva, Resilient Lady, Seven Seas Grandeur, Silver Seas Nova, Viking Saturn, and the Oceania Vista. So,
and that's the way the news goes.
I cannot hear you guys.
Oh,
They put her up against some really nice luxury ships.
yes.
Okay, that's all I heard was luxury.
They were
fun.
definitely different line. Yeah, definitely different.
You know,
definitely different categories than
It's the only fun ship that they had. Is like if they put it up next to the
Holland.
dare I say, Harmony of the Seas, or the Norwegian Prima, or anything like that, I believe that the vote would have went differently.
Well, the problem is that all the ships listed are all brand new ships, right? So,
Right.
so that's why I kind of feel the way I feel. That's why I was like, well, I'm not going to really go do too deep of a dive into it because it's all new ships. So of course they're going to be the best.
Right.
But the thing I really don't agree with is when voting on these awards starts in October and ends on December 22nd, and that ship doesn't even sail till December 23rd. Nobody's even been on board. How does it receive that award? But okay.
It's Texas.
Well, it's that star. That's what it is.
It's the star.
No.
Is it money?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
money. Yeah. Because
Okay.
I'm telling you, Carnival came down to Galveston.
And gave some nice funding.
They
Funding.
did. They really did. I'm pretty sure. Because all the big wigs came down right before the start of the opening.
And all those people that came down, that's why prices went up to pay all those people to hang out for free. And, so, yeah.
Yep. Good morning, Anthony on the Move. Welcome
Good morning.
in.
Good morning.
And Together We Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Will G has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Okay, Z Show has some fake breaking news. This is the greatest cruise of all time. And sorry, Jennifer, they got to take the ship back to Europe because we had so much fun. They will have no food and no drinky. I know we got provisioning trucks coming in, waiting. So yeah, that is fake news to say the very least. They got plenty.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, snap. Bonestar Travelers got to run shopping time. So we will see you later. Thank you so much for coming in.
A package.
There's a package coming in every day, folks. Every day. And in order to make that happen off of Temu, you have to order from Temu every day.
Well, you ordered from Amazon.
I did. One item. One item. And I got it. That's for sure. And we are all caught up in the chat. Okay, so Scott has a question here for everybody. What's your 2023 cruise memory?
Yeah, so I didn't really want to I didn't want to say what's your favorite? I didn't want to say, what was the great or bad or anything. So it's just whatever it is that you want to, share about cruising in 2023. I have so many great memories that it would really be unfair to each and every one of them to pick one over the other as if there's some type of tangible thing that would come and haunt me in my sleep. But I would say my favorite or my best 2023 cruise memory was all the cruises I went on. I went on so many cruises in 2023. But I would say to nail it all the way down to one was the New England and Canada cruise that I just took with my wife because it was our first New England and Canada cruise together out of all the cruises she and I have ever been on to anywhere in the world. We had never gone together to New England and Canada. And my wife, a lifelong dream of hers was to go to Prince Edward Island and go to the Anne of Green Gables site. And we did do that together. So to be able to make that happen for her, for me, was my favorite 2023 cruise memory.
Eddie?
There's no other way to say it, but the Bloggers cruise back in January, February of this year has been one of the best cruises I've ever been on. I met so much people there. It was one area where my channel exploded once I got back from the cruise. I met so many creators I was able to talk to to be there and conversate and have the experience of learning new stuff. It was an awesome cruise, and too bad it was only a week. This cruise should have been 2 weeks,
Mm.
and it was one for the history books, because there will never be another one like it. So
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely cherish that I was able to be in it. I was blessed to be there with Alice, and we enjoyed it. 100% plus.
Absolutely.
Well, I have many, like Scott. I have many. The first was seeing him get on a ship. That was awesome. But cruising with Huddle Adventures, Have Luggage Will Travel, the Mannings, and I'm not gonna Norris family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was just too many for me to name.
It was a lot. Both sets of pier runners were on board.
Yes,
The
meeting
Carnival,
the pier runners,
the Carnival Cruising Podcastaways.
Yes.
Those guys right there.
Yes,
they're funny.
They're
Funny.
They're crazy,
and kept the party going.
Yes, and it was amazing. The celebration cruise was
Mhm.
amazing. Meeting, I'm still going because Scott didn't want to talk about all his cruises, but meeting Alice and Eddie in person,
Yeah.
And they are such good. You can tell that they are family people,
Mhm.
and that was fun. And I love to hear Alice talk. She's got that New York, that New
Yeah.
York talk. Seeing Scott in person, and I don't know.
That was my first time to a Margaritaville, so I had fun. Wiping all the sweat in
Right.
Grand Turk.
while Scott sit there and
Just like it ain't nothing.
right.
Yeah.
Man, the thing is wet. The napkin is wet. The
Mhm.
towel needs to be
Everything.
wringed out.
Yep.
And Scott sitting there in the hot 90-degree weather.
And then we went to San Juan and met Tinkerbell as
Yes.
well. So
Meeting people that you talk to
mhm.
was awesome. So just imagine on the Prima, when we get on the Prima, and when I'm not asleep, I'm gonna be up messing with Cruise Vet, because you've met Cruise Vet. I
Mhm.
haven't. Cruise Vet, Scott and Eddie, y'all gonna be out and about, and I'm gonna be asleep. Y'all just take this man on to wherever you take it and just do it.
Well, that'll work. For me, it was definitely getting to sail on 2 of 3 of the new XL class ships. That definitely took my cruising to another level and made me look forward to different cruise lines as well to see what they have to offer. Because once you've sailed on a cruise line's best ship and newest ship, now you start looking for what's next. And what's next for us is this Prima we got coming up, and I know that is going to be awesome.
And I'm gonna piggyback on Captain because I follow him on his cruises, because he tags us and stuff. But when I look at his cruises and his group cruises, because that's what he's talking about, those group cruises that he has been on look like fun. Beach Please, all of that, man, if I could hang with Beach Please, I probably would never sleep in 20 years, but
and instead of in the stateroom, we might find you at the stateroom door, passed out in the corridor.
Yes. Because I don't think I can do a bar crawl with the captain. I don't think I can.
I couldn't do a bar crawl with you.
I
we would go to
right?
one bar. That's it.
And
Cruise Vet says sailing on my first Oasis class and my port visit to Roatan.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Anthony on the Move has a question. Does anyone know when Royal will open bookings for Canada or New England in 2025?
Scott.
Probably in May of 2024. Probably. So.
Yep. Mike and Rihanna, 2.0. You know,
2.0.
yeah, that's definitely going to be memorable to say
Oh
the very
yeah,
least.
you know what, Mike?
I call it hunting for food cruise.
But Mike, let me tell
Yeah.
you, your life will never be the same.
You're going to get hooked.
You're going to be hooked. You're going to come back. You're going to want to be your own travel agent, and you're going to be hooked. That's all I can say. He got hooked.
Yep.
You know, I got hooked. Scott is hooked. You know, Eddie is hooked on big ships. I'm hooked on big ships too.
Yep.
But he's hooked on luxury ships and stuff.
Well, which reminds me, he has a cruise coming up on a Searching for Food cruise.
Yes.
I think I just rebranded it. Searching for Food cruise. Let's hear all about it, Eddie.
Yes.
Well, this one will be October 28, 2024. We still got some cabins available. So please get in touch with Mr. Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel on the Carnival Paradise. We're going to be on a 6-day cruise leaving out of Tampa, Florida, going down to Key West, then to Montego Bay and Grand Cayman on the Carnival Paradise. So, yeah, it is a small ship. Less restaurants and places to go to eat, but there's plenty. There's going to be plenty on the ship. Plus, we're going to go to Key West. Key West, we'll get to get out and go hunting. We're going to go hunt for Cuban sandwiches, Cuban coffee, and key lime pie.
Yes.
So, yes. So, get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and that's going to be a bunch of creators on this one.
Yes.
So, get in touch as soon as possible. You could put your deposit down on your cabin. And the cruise has to be paid off by July next year, which is in a few days. So the sooner you get it going, the sooner you get in it. So come on. All of us are going to be there. Cruise Nuts, Orange Cone Blog is going to be there too. I mean, Charlie, we think about Mike and Rihanna's first cruise. So that right there should be a motivation to get you in it, to go see these people react to their first sailing. Also, There's a Facebook group where you could go from Mike and Rihanna, also with the same name, 2.0, and then you could check the activities that we'll be doing. So check out this video.
Who's Cruise 2024, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Ooh, I like this song too.
Yep.
Thanks, Mike. You got me going.
I know. That's a good one. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so starting later on today, I know that we have After Dark planned, and I know that Cruising with Keith is coming on today, but who else is coming on YouTube for the remainder of the day?
Well, coming up at 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time will be Arnie Tex with a premiere, A Moment in the World with Darian. Cruise Bed has a premiere also at 11 o'clock, Cruise Bed Adventures. Chili Falls will be on at 11 also, followed by 1 p.m. with Roy Mackey's Travels, followed at 2 p.m. Eastern with the Ray Parade. Also at 8 o'clock tonight will be Fantastic Cruising, and also Cruising with Keith at 8 p.m. And Miracles and Mayhem might be on at noon today. Also, being Friday, the mother and daughter duo will have a live sometime today in the afternoon, and usually the Bug Files have a 5 o'clock premiere. And of course, us will be on at 9 o'clock tonight with Go Live Together After Dark. Bam.
All right. And I know we got a good show planned for you guys.
Another good show.
Yes, we do. Hopefully you make it back this evening. In the event that you don't, okay? And we don't tell you on the future upcoming shows, Happy New Year, everybody. If you are celebrating outside of your home,
Be
please
safe.
do us all a favor and make it back to Monday morning show. Yes, we are definitely coming on New Year's Day. That way we can celebrate with everybody right here on YouTube. But in the meantime and in between time, what is everybody's plans for New Year's? I know that we're staying in. There are a lot of gun owners in Texas, and you could get hit by a rogue bullet.
Right.
They're warning everybody about shooting in the air
Because
everybody's strapped. So you never know. So you got to stay in the house.
Let me tell you what
and play it safe.
What the news lady said. It was a newsman.
Mm-hmm.
He said, this is what happened on July 4th. He said somebody shot up in the air and the bullet came down and hit him in the shoulder.
Through an open sunroof. He was driving and the sunroof was open and he got hit by a rogue bullet.
So please.
We just got hit by a rogue something. Hang on. We just got hit.
Hey, we got
A super chat.
from you
And you.
and you.
Thank you.
See how it comes out of nowhere? It just so to avoid rogue bullets, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
on
because
New Year's Eve.
everybody in Texas got guns.
Yes, they do.
Because our governor said, take your guns out to the grocery store
Yeah,
and
do
stuff.
that.
You can see people
Show them off.
You can see people with holsters, like in the cowboy days.
Mhm.
Scott, you're gonna see some stuff.
Oh yeah.
So listen, I just saw something last night. I asked Jeremy about some stuff. I saw something last night on World News.
Mhm.
Okay, that really disturbed me. Now, it's not necessarily a Texas thing, right? Because there can just be crazy people everywhere, right?
Mhm.
But some kid in Galveston County went or invited his friends over specifically to shoot them because he said that he's been thinking about and wanting to experience what it was like to shoot and kill somebody for a very long time. So he decided that now would be as good a time as any to fulfill that, curiosity.
Wow.
And I just thought to myself, wow.
I mean,
Like,
That's those wow moments right there.
Those wow moments.
Tinkerbell says, I will be traveling to Orlando to visit my daughter. Oh, definitely.
Has
be
she had
safe
the
out
baby?
there.
I want to know if she's had the baby.
Okay. Mike and Rihanna says, going to watch hockey, college football, Rose Bowl parade this weekend as it's a tradition for us.
Yeah, Rose Bowl is
No,
a
that's
tradition for most everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank everybody for their responses. Oh, no baby yet.
No baby
No
yet.
baby yet.
Girl, get her out walking so she can have that baby.
Yep. Otherwise, it's going to be late and you'll be on the cruise.
You're
We're 14 days out. Yep. Now is the time.
I'm
Absolutely. Get her walking.
Get her walking.
All righty, folks. Well, thank you so much for coming into the live stream today. We really, really enjoyed you guys. Y'all take care of each other. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Wait,
See
my
you tonight.
preview's not working. Oh, see, Scott, you were supposed to come on through too. Because me and you are the ones that stop it from him hitting the
I was
button.
going to say, see you tonight.
Oh, okay.
Blooper.
Okay. Blooper.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.